Let me tell you, 99% of men give oral sex the wrong way. And I want you to watch this before you go down on her tonight, because believe it or not, there is an art to all of this. And I want to share with you a personal story of where this has personally gone wrong for me and what I ended up doing to take matters into my own hands. I will tell this story to you later. So if you're new here, I'm Arica Angelo. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I've been giving juicy topics just like this, information over and over to men like you to make you powerful in the bedroom, to make you that hot guy where she desires you again, where she sees you as the tool to her ultimate turn on. So I'm glad that you're here. Let's get right into it. Most guys have never been taught how to give a woman oral. So if that's you and you're watching this video and you're like, Arica, maybe I'm doing something wrong, because every time I try to go down on my girl or every time I try to go down on any woman, they always push me away, or they say they're just not into it. The women that I come across, they tell me they're not really into oral. And I'm telling you, it's a big fat lie. They're not into the oral that you are giving them. And so I want to make sure that you change this up, because believe it or not, you can change how you're going down on a woman. In fact, how you even do it tonight is what we're going to get you to figure out by the end of this video. So when you are down and you're going down on a woman, the first thing that some men do is do what? The obvious. You want to take your tongue and just give her a good lick like a cat down below. You want to lick the cat like a cat. But no, that's not exactly what you want to do. In fact, here's a new technique that I've not shared with you before that you can try out tonight. And that's this. Before you even go down on her, I want you to rub on her down below and see if you can feel any of her juices. Is she even getting slightly wet? That's a good indication to know, is she even turned on by you? Just rubbing her down there, going back and forth, making sure you're rubbing against that clitoris. And then what you want to do is this. You want to dip a finger in. If hopefully there are some juices because you've turned her on, you're massaging her clit. Take some of her juice, pull it out, and then begin to massage her with that. And then if you want to be really kinky, if you want to be really dirty, you want to show her that you're the sex guy, that you know exactly what you're doing. When you're in there, just tell her how beautiful she tastes back. Wow, you taste delicious. In fact, I think I'd like to taste you more. In the comment section, can we all just say, in fact, I'd like to taste you more? Because when you are down there and you're letting her know that she is such a turn on for you, she's turning you on so much because her juices taste so good to you that now you have to feast in between her beautiful legs and get inside of there. That when you get inside, that this is going to be the most pleasurable experience for you. This puts a woman's mind at ease, because some women really tighten up when you're down there because it's embarrassing. We don't know if it smells right. We don't know if we shaved right. We don't know if there's some straggling hairs. We don't know if it's fresh. We don't know. And so we can be really insecure. But when you keep affirming her, you keep telling her how sexy she is, how much you love being down there, what she's going to do is she's going to completely loosen up to do the things that I'm about to teach you next. And that is this, my darling, once you start putting that tongue down there, the first thing that you do not want to do is and if you've been in my videos, you know what I'm going to say, do not do that lizard tongue. Because most men, when they are giving oral to a woman, they will take their tongue, and this is her clitoris, and this is exactly what they do. And they will do that for 45 minutes, wondering why she's just laying there and not moving. She's not moving. She's not flinching. Her thighs have no goosebumps. There's no tightening of any of her muscles. She is just laying there like a freaking starfish. Why? Because that is doing jack all shit for her. The reality is she needs some polarity from your tongue. So let me tell you my personal story. I have found that most men are not good at oral. When I talk to my girlfriends and our own experiences, when we bring all of our experiences together, most men suck at this. In fact, if you're one of those guys who suck at it, be sure to get my 5 oral mistakes that most men are making out there. You can get it in the comment section. You can get it in the description to make sure you're not making any of these horrible mistakes. But we talked and we said, yeah, most guys don't do this. So finally, after years of being disappointed, I had a situation where a man was doing it and he brought out the lizard tongue and it drove me crazy. And have you ever seen a scene in a movie where they're like, just go away, just go, just go. That is exactly how I felt in that moment. I was like, just stop, let's just change it up. Let's just go straight to penetration. He's like, no, but I love foreplay. Yeah, but the foreplay you're giving sucks balls, man. So no, I'm not into the foreplay that you're giving. And so what did I do to change this? I got tired of it. And so I was talking to my team and I said, they're like, we need a new, fresh program. We need a fresh idea, Arica. And I was like, I am so tired of the bad oral sex that's out there that I want to create my own program that just freaking tells men exactly how to lick a woman. And so when you are down there, you do not want to give her that lizard tongue. Instead, you want to play with the polarity. There are so many beautiful sexual things that beautiful tongue of yours, yes, your tongue is so beautiful and so sexy and so erotic, and it's such a powerful tool that you can use between her legs if you choose to change it up. I always say this, polarity is the biggest magic touch when you're down there. So when you're down there, not this lizard tongue, licking with the flat tongue, sucking on the clitoris, licking between the labias, licking around the clitoris, using your tongue to create some friction down there, and then changing it back up. And I show you all of that in that program I just shared with you. It's called Tongue Magic. And I literally, out of frustration, take a freaking peach. You can see how annoyed I am in the video. I'm like, this is how it's freaking done. And I take a peach and I show you exactly how to do it. Why? Because you're learning it in porn where you just lick on a woman's clit and on porn and she's like, ha, ha, shut up. That's such a lie. You try that and guess what? You don't get the same reaction. Why? Because she's paid to scream like that. But you, when you get tongue magic and you begin to perform that, I have men who tell me all over the world that their wives are like, how the hell did you just change the game on me? And that's what she needs from you. So most men are doing it wrong because they're using the lizard tongue, or they haven't even seen if she's turned on enough to even want you between her legs, first and foremost. And the third thing is there's no variety. There's no polarity. You just go in for that same old thing and then you wonder why she doesn't want you to go down on her. No, for you tonight, she is going to want you to she's going to want you to stay down there. She's going to have her hands in your hair, pulling you in. You know what? I hope that you can still breathe when you're down there, because she's going to be pulling your head so tight, locking you down there. And so I really hope that you have life insurance and that you make it out alive tonight. You get what I'm saying? You're more powerful than you realize, but you've got to change up the technique. So I hope this video helped you. Make sure you like this video. And as always, here's a video that's going to support you in your ability to become the best lover she's ever had. So watch this video and I'll see you in my next video.